So you will admit that you're using your sister's fame and her name at the moment to sell this book, which isn't anything to do with your sister, really.
No, absolutely not. No, that's not true. This is my life. This is my personal experience. And, I happen to...
Well, why didn't you call the book My Boring Life? Then why did you bring it up why did you bring your sister into it?
Well,
for the marketing
reason. It's not a boring life. It's not a boring life, first of all. I have a lot of experience in the entertainment industry.
See you later. You sound like such a bore. I'm not interested. Don't use your sister's name to trick media organisations into pushing your shit book. You're gone. See ya. Bye. What a loser.
So that is a clip that has been making rounds on social media, and I must admit, I love it. I absolutely love it. Whenever I see Samantha Markle being dragged by literally anyone, I just like it because that woman has been so vile. And this clip isn't actually recent. It's from, I think, 2019. But this was actually my first time watching this clip, and I thought I must share it with you because how amazing is that? Samantha Markle being dragged on national radio. So this person who dragged Samantha Markle is actually called Kyle Sandilands. So Kyle was on this radio station with his co-host when Samantha Markle called in trying to tell them about her book and what she'd written. And obviously Samantha Markle's book is about Meghn, but then Kyle Sandilands wasn't having any of that. He called out Samantha Markle for exactly what she is, a leech, because she keeps on leeching off of Meghan's name. She's been grifting off of Meghn for the longest time. This is the same woman who even changed her name from, was it Rasmussen to Markle, just because she wanted to be associated with Meghn in some way. That is after Meghn married Prince Harry. So yeah, I can honestly say Samantha Markle's main aim or main mission has just been to get as much money from associating herself with Meghn, and she's done that in so many ways, be it writing books, doing multiple interviews with the UK media, having an account. I don't know how many Twitter accounts this woman actually has, and she was exposed in the Harry and Meghan documentary. So she is a very vile individual, and I just like it when people call her out. So let's go through what Kyle told Samantha Markle that even led to him hanging up on her. So Kyle told Samantha Markle, so you will admit that you're just using your sister's fame and her name at the moment to sell this book. And he said that, which isn't anything to do with your sister, really? And Samantha Markle tries to defend herself by saying, no, absolutely no. This is my life. This is my personal experience. And Kyle couldn't even let her finish that sentence before telling her, that is why you happen to call the book My Boring Life. Why did you bring up your sister in the book? Exactly. If it was about Samantha Markle, then why did she mention Meghn in the book? And why was she using Meghans name to even sell this book? So myself, I haven't read Samantha Markle's book. I have no interest, absolutely no interest in knowing what she said in that book. But I know 100% that the book is about Meghn. She's obviously written a whole lot of things concerning Meghn, and that is why she was using her sister's name or a half-sister's name to promote this book. And it didn't even sell, did it? I think it was such a huge flop too. And says that it's not a boring life, adding that first of all we have a lot of experience in the entertainment industry, but Kyle wasn't having any of that. In fact, he just cut off Samantha Markle right there and then by telling her, see you later, you sound like such a bore, I'm not interested. Don't use your sister's name to trick media organizations into pushing your S-word book. You're gone, see ya, bye. What a loser. Well, that was just epic. And can you imagine, even to this day, this same Samantha Markle is still using Meghn to profit. This is the same person who is willing to do any interview with literally anyone as long as she gets paid. Even Piers Morgan, yes, Piers Morgan, the same person who's been like #1 Meghn hater, even said that Samantha Markle just does all of these interviews for money. She can't do any interview if you aren't paying her. So her motive has always been about money. And even last year, when Thomas Markle was undergoing surgery and a whole lot of hard things in Philippines, all that Samantha Markle was doing was still using Meghan's name to rage bait and write a whole lot of things concerning Meghan, which was just awful. And it even led to, I think, Thomas Markle Jr. cutting off Samantha Markle. It was a whole lot of scandal there. I don't even want to get into it, but that whole family is just messed up. And I'm glad that Meghan cut these people off. I'm so glad she cut them off and wants nothing to do with them, because clearly they show their true colors, and they continue to show their true colors even to this day. The only thing they ever wanted from Meghan was to profit off of her name, and the only person who's actually been on Meghan's side, never betrayed her the entire time, has been amazing mother Doria. Doria has been amazing, and I just pray that God continues to bless her forever, because she's just been amazing. All that money that was being offered for her to betray her daughter, yet she said no, she wasn't going to do that. But the Markles gladly took that money. And yeah, Samantha Markle isn't the only person who's actually profiting off of Meghan, or writing books concerning pretending to be writing books concerning other people, when in reality it's all about Meghan. We also have many other royal biographers doing the same thing. And I think Kyle Sandiland needs to put these people in their place, because it's just pathetic what these people are doing. And I don't think right now the Markle's credibility is actually good. I think it's in tatters, because they've been doing a whole lot of awful things, and I think they've also helped in exposing themselves. For example, Thomas Markle Jr. exposing how Samantha Markle is such a liar, especially when their father was trapped. I don't know, was it in an elevator in a 19-story building, something like that. So Samantha Markle was crying, saying how their father is trapped and Meghan wasn't there to help. And then Thomas Markle Jr. went on to say that Samantha Markle is obviously lying, she wasn't there, I was there to help our dad, and so on and so forth. Like, they just have a whole lot of drama, but in everything, they just keep exposing themselves. They keep exposing how they are liars. They are people who just want to profit off of Meghan's name. That is what they've done all this time. They're willing to go with anyone who literally offers them an interview and 2 pennies to drag Meghan or say something nasty about Meghan. So yeah, Meghan cutting these people off was actually the best decision that she has ever made. So I don't know about you all. I don't know if you had watched this clip before, or was it the first time that you're seeing it? Because to me, it was the first time, and I still find it hilarious, even though it is from literally 2019. Yeah, it is from 2019, but it still applies even to this day, because they still grift off of Meghan's name. So yeah, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this, and I'll see you on the next episode. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.